Hey Sunflowers, I'm Lynnie with Sunflower Spirit Tarot, and I'm here with an intuitive tarot reading and channeled message for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other significant placements. This is just going to be a general message, so whatever I see is what I'm going to read. We begin your reading today with the Devil, followed by the Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Tower, the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, the Star, the Three of Swords, and the Temperance card. The overall energy is the Page of Cups, and the hidden energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Either you or someone you are connected to will be making a very impulsive and somewhat thoughtless decision to indulge in either temporary satisfaction or instant gratification over the stability and security that they are currently in. They've been struggling to manage their responsibilities or organize their priorities in a way that feels satisfying. This person may be falling back on an old addiction or relapsing. They may be choosing to indulge in people outside of your relationship if this is a romantic relationship. They could be violating a commitment or breaking a promise to you. They could be telling you one thing and doing another. You will find out very soon the actions that this person has taken, because it looks like there's going to be this amazing ripple effect. Whatever they're choosing to do, whatever temptation they're indulging in, is going to completely destroy whatever you two have built, whether that's a friendship or a partnership or a strong family relationship. This person looks like they're relying on comfort because they don't feel secure enough to manage the responsibilities that they have or the commitments that they've made to you or anybody else. I think that you've put a lot of trust in this person, or you've been the only person left for this person to rely on or depend on. If this person, let's say, is an addict and they've burned all of their other bridges and nobody believes that they're ever going to change, nobody believes that they're ever going to completely go sober and stay sober, you're the only person in this person's corner cheering them on and hoping and wishing the best for them, supporting them, giving them love or showing them support in some way. And unfortunately, they are about to compromise their last real friendship or partnership or their last real supporter by indulging in whatever it is that keeps them from realizing their potential or keeps them from truly establishing any kind of real security in this world. I'm getting an energy of this person feeling as if things are too hard, or they're too difficult, or too much is required of them, or they have too much responsibility. It's not fun, it's not interesting, it's not chaotic, it's not wild. And this reading has a very chaotic energy. This could just be someone who is very chaotic mentally, very chaotic emotionally as well. This could be somebody who does not take any responsibility or accountability for the choices that they make. And I will say that whatever decision they're making is completely and totally inspired by self-indulgence. They are a selfish person, and they will continue to make these choices until they are ready to change. This person may have burned your trust or burned you several times in the past, but you never wanted to give up on them. You wanted to continue to believe that they could change, that they could do better. Maybe in your heart you believed that if they didn't have anybody in their life motivating them or supporting them or loving them or showing them love, that they would never want to change, because what would they want to change for? But I will say that as powerful as love is and as amazing as your love and support is, it can't force anyone to change. I feel like this person made some sort of promise, and if this person is not an addict, it just looks as if this person promised you that they wouldn't cheat again, or promised you that they wouldn't lie to you anymore, or promised you that they would always include you or support you or be there for you. This could be a parent as well. This could also be a pattern that you share with one of your parents, specifically a father figure. If you felt like your father figure abandoned you or neglected you when you needed them the most, I feel that this person is repeating that pattern in your life. And it's unfortunate because sometimes we seek out the people that our parents were so we can sort of heal our relationship with our parents through these new people, through these new connections, right? We don't even always notice when we're doing it. And hindsight is 2020. It's really only something that you can see if you can detach yourself from the situation emotionally. And that might be especially difficult for you to do up until the point that this person decides to compromise the security in your relationship with them. Whatever it is that they're choosing to do or act upon or even say to you in haste or in a rage or in conflict is going to show you exactly what this person's priorities are, and they are absolutely going to choose something over your relationship. I use addiction as an example because it's the most tangible for me to relay this message, but it could really be anything. If you've always felt like this person has had a history of prioritizing other things ahead of you, or making you feel like you were an option, or making you feel like you didn't deserve to be a priority in their life unless you proved yourself or unless you showed them how valuable you were, I think this person is finally putting the final nail in their own coffin. Whatever they're doing is completely irreversible. Whatever choice they're making, they cannot come back from. And I don't say that in a way that would suggest that they're harming you or themselves. I think it's just that you won't see them the same after you find out what this person has done. This is an incredibly insecure person, and they seem to rely on instant gratification and the comfort of whatever it is that they're going back to support their ego rather than healing whatever it is in them that's hurting. And I do want to remind you that this person is absolutely hurting. This person is choosing to be back in this low vibrational, low energy, low frequency place where there's only chaos and fear and pain over being in a safe and secure relationship. I think this person separating themselves from you is actually going to be very beneficial for you. This person was bringing you down, and I'm going to be completely candid about that. You may be feeling as if you were the last hope that this person had in order to heal, but you might need to check that a little bit, because that's kind of coming through as a bit of a savior complex, and none of us are here to save anyone else. We can provide the tools for other people to heal themselves, but we can't save anyone, and it's not our responsibility to save anyone. And maybe you have an unhealthy attachment to this person because somehow the choices that they make directly affect your life. So you want them to do well so that you can do well, or so that your life isn't negatively affected by their detrimental decisions. And that's completely understandable. If you have a codependent relationship with this person, I feel like the spell will be broken. Whatever they're choosing, whatever behavior they're exercising, it is going to totally, completely break the spell. I think that you are eventually, at some point, going to lose all respect that you had for this person. I think that they are going to burn you for the last and final time. Tower moments are not something to be taken lightly. They can be anticipated, but they can't necessarily be predicted in the sense that we can know exactly what's going to happen and exactly how it will affect your life. But what we do know is that it's going to tear down anything that was built on a faulty foundation. There is so much healing in you disconnecting yourself from this person. There is so much that you're going to learn about yourself, about the world. And maybe you've been a little bit naive up until this point. Maybe you didn't believe the stories that everyone else was telling you about how this person hurt them or shamed them or humiliated them, right? Maybe you didn't believe that this person had it in them to do those horrible things. Or maybe you always excuse this person's behavior out of respect or some sort of reverence that you had for them. Maybe you're still wearing the rose-tinted glasses if you're in romantic relationship with this person. I'm not sure what it is that was influencing your judgment when it came to them, but that will change. You will come out of this confusion. You will shift into clarity very soon, and you will be able to move forward and on with your life as long as you can give yourself grace and be patient with yourself. I don't want you beating yourself up about trusting this person or about wanting to love this person or about thinking that you could heal this person or save this person, because I feel like it comes from a genuine place. I want you to take accountability for your behavior, for letting this person slide, for enabling this person's bad behavior, and for allowing this person to affect your life in the way that they have. But you shouldn't be blaming yourself for what this person is choosing or has chosen to do. It's not your fault, and it's not your responsibility. They are an adult. They can make their own choices, and apparently they have. They don't care who they hurt in the process. This person may be so deep into whatever it is that they've involved themselves with that they can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. They may not even feel like there's another life available to them. They may feel like this is their lot, this is their fate, this is their destiny, and there's no other way. And you won't be able to convince them otherwise. This person has not yet hit rock bottom. They still fiend for the chaos, for the chaotic energy, or for the temptation of whatever this is. But it doesn't last very long. So I will warn you that this person may come back asking for help or for assistance, but I think by that point you will have chosen to exercise something new or to choose a different way or a different route. I would not recommend continuing to enable this person, because you will continue to get hurt. And maybe that's your addiction. If you've been back and forth with this person for a while, maybe you're addicted to the chaotic energy that they bring into your life, and maybe you should examine that. Look into why you even want them to be a part of your life when there is so much healing and wellness on the other side of this relationship. Disconnecting yourself from them is something that Spirit has orchestrated, not just for your sake, but for theirs as well. You two are not compatible. You are no longer in alignment. And if you truly want to continue to grow, continue to evolve, and continue to heal, you will do so, and the spell will be broken. This is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that this was helpful or enlightening in some way. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be with you next time.